This legendary grouper is called a Kitty Mitchell. They're not endangered, but they're incredibly rare to catch. And today, we're challenging ourselves to catch one without any bait. Only colorful jigs. There's one big problem though. I'm easily the worst grouper fisherman in my circle. Seriously, I've got great luck with most species, but grouper? Sometimes I can't catch one to save my life. So today we're out to change that, while also testing out new tech designed to help reduce the mortality of released fish. And at the end of the video, I'm cooking up our catch with a recipe that completely blew me away. Let's get after it. Good morning, welcome to the west coast of Florida. We're headed out of Madeira Beach. We're doing some deep jigging this trip. This is Nick from Return 'em Right. This is Johnny, the owner of Johnny Jig. We're with Figured It Out Charters, headed out to try and catch one of the most legendary grouper species. Let's see if we can get it. So we just had a very long run out, about 117-mile run out. Super comfy on this 36 contender, but what we're doing now is we're getting rigged because we're about to be very special fishing grounds. Rigging up this 500-gram Johnny Jig torpedo, one of my confidence jigs out here. And this spot that we're going to can hold a grouper species that I've always wanted to catch. It can hold a Kitty Mitchell grouper, also known as a Speckled Hind, I believe. Is that right, Johnny?
That is correct.
Also known as a Speckled Hind. Johnny here has caught a 26-pounder before. He made the cover of a magazine. It was an absolutely ridiculous fish. I would love to see a fish like this on this trip. Captain Anthony catches them every once in a while, so I think we have a good chance of getting one.
Well, you forgot. He's got us in the litter box. That's where we're at.
So this is Captain Anthony Belmonte. He is putting us on the fish right now. You're looking at your screen. What are you looking for right now?
Really just looking for a big porgy stack right now.
Porgy stack, so like the marks, the scratches off the bottom, you know, and we're guessing that the grouper are going to be underneath them, or?
Correct. Yep,
Nice.
just like this one right here that we just rolled over.
So he has a wealth of knowledge. He's been doing this slow jigging stuff in this deep water probably as long as anyone out here in Florida. So I think I'm gonna learn a lot today, and I'm gonna be picking his brain a lot. He's probably gonna be super annoyed with me by the end of the day. Pitch the jig out. Let's get it down to the bottom. We got about 560, 580 feet of water. There we go.
Bottom.
Yep. Almost surprised me.
Give me a little. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's a fish.
Mr. Ryan, how dare
On the bottom, 500 feet of water.
dare you catch a fish before me?
Wow, that was cool. Very, very fast. Jig hit the bottom, took a couple puffs, and we got bit. Now we got that long reel up. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I am fishing a brand new rod today. I'm fishing the Johnny Jigs Trinity, one of the lightest slow pitch rods that I've ever used. Feels really good. If we land this fish, it'll be my very first fish on it. Kind of look, I'm not pumping and winding like crazy. Once I got it off the bottom, trying real tight, keep some steady tension. Johnny's hooked up.
Yes, sir. Double header, Mr. Maury.
Double header to start the morning. Double headers at the litter box. Johnny didn't believe me. I said, welcome to the litter box. This is where all the Kitty Mitchells live. And he's like, there's no way you just thought of that right now. Nice tile.
That's okay.
It's right in my leader, so we can cut my. Nice. Free, tight on your fish.
Freed up.
Good teamwork.
Yes, sir.
Nice. That's my biggest blue line tile for sure.
Nice blue line.
Yeah. I'll just stand right here next to Johnny. Oh. Give him a little tail slap action.
Hey, stop it.
Oh, sorry.
Right, why you always gotta make things so weird? Oh boy.
No, just the way that
Oh, wait a second, fellas. What is going on here? What is that? Woo! I still don't know what it is. That's a kitty, bro.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Look at that thing.
Whoa.
Come on, man.
Dude, so we came here for one fish. And literally, the first drop, a freaking Kitty Mitchell. Blue line.
Yeah, so freaking, this is my biggest blue line tile. First drop of the day on the 500-gram torpedo. And Johnny with a freaking stud kitty, your second ever, right?
This is the second in my life that
Absolutely.
I've had.
I gotta get me one of those one day.
We kicked off the day saying we want Kitty Mitchell. Literally the first.
There he is.
But kudos to Captain Anthony Belmonte and Figured It Out Charters for doing this for us. So
yeah,
super
he did all the hard work. We did the easy
That's
stuff.
right,
We
we
just had
just
to drop a
dropped the
piece
jig,
of metal to the bottom.
So typically with these kitties, what we do is we're gonna ikejime this guy. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna follow the line right here, go right up to that first gill plate, roughly insert it right here.
Is that just killing him?
This is braining him. So all this does is just brain him. So when he sits there and kicks like that, he's dead. So now what we do, we take him over here to the live well, and we're gonna bleed him through the gills, like so. While he's bleeding out, we're also gonna cut the tail, like that. And now what you're gonna do, there's a little hole right above the big part of his spine. You're gonna put that in there like that, and you'll see him twitch. See that? Severing his spine right now. There you go, done.
And what does that do for meat quality?
So what it does is it makes it to where the lactic acid won't go through the body. So it makes the meat a little bit, how do you want to say it? It makes it to where it's not as tough. So it makes it nice and more tender.
Yeah.
And bleeding it too.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah, it's gonna look a lot better at the fillet table than it would have if we did nothing and just threw it on ice. Dropping down at spot number 2. Johnny freaking whacked my dream grouper right in front of me, just like that. So you'll see, we basically will pitch our jig up current and then allow it to sweep back so it's ideally directly under us. That doesn't always work that way, but you try and predict what the current's gonna do to your jig. So when you're jigging it, pretty much just going straight up and down. That way you're actually affecting the jig, giving it the most action. Anytime you're gonna have a big bow in your line, or a lot of slack in your line, or just a lot of scope in your line, you're moving the rod as much as you can, but it doesn't mean that the actual jig is moving. A lot of room for error when you're in 500, 600, up to 1,000 feet. There we go, that's bottom. That's slack out. While Johnny and I jigged our lives away, Captain Anthony rigged up a bait rod just to see if we could get some other species in the boat. Nick from Return 'em Right decided he wanted to take a break from jigging too, so this deep drop rod got some squid all the way down to the bottom.
And then re-drop it.
Just to get some of that scoping out.
Yep.
Best boat snack of all time, Uncrustables. Must have on all offshore trips.
Any particular, they're just like white porgies, is that what they're called?
The red porgies.
Red porgies.
Yep. Very good, yeah. That's a nice size one too. There's definitely a kitty underneath them.
gotta keep jigging.
Way to go.
Yeah?
There it is. That's a goodie.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, who is your daddy? Come on, baby. Woo! That's a beast. You're about to get this.
Ryan hasn't caught one yet. Come on, man.
These guys, they got their old man jokes. However, I'm on fish number 2. This guy's pulling some drag. I'm gonna take it nice and easy on him in case it is a kitty. I would love to see him go back down. So I'm not gonna whale him up. But boy, did this guy fight a lot harder than the first fish that I had. And it was pretty much, I tapped bottom, gave it a couple pumps, dropped it back down, and then got whaled, and he came up on it, so my jig just went slack, basically. And see, he's going a little bit there. So with slow pitch outfits, really just a finesse game. We don't need to pump and reel down. I'm just using my reel essentially as a winch. So a lot of guys, where they make errors is lifting up and high sticking, and then they end up breaking these rods, which are designed to really work a jig more than they are to fight the fish. So, oh man, he's got just big tail thumps I can feel as it's coming up, and he's wiggling his head. So last thing I want to do is pull a hook, so I'm just going to kind of take it pretty easy on him. We still got a ways to go, but way out there, guys.
Yep, there he is.
You see him?
Yep.
There he is.
Oh yeah, looks good too. Well, not that bad. Yep.
It's very always nice and slow with him.
That's usually what I tell people too. Go nice and slow if we need to descend them.
Wow. Oh my god, dude. I cannot believe this, bro. Holy smokes, Ryan.
You want to bend over and get your one on the rod, or you got him?
Yeah, I'll pick him up.
Good.
Yep. Okay. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. That's a big.
Okay, let's see if we can lift him by that. Yep. Okay. So basically, since we already have our one kitty, this one's got to go back. It's a beast. Luckily, it doesn't look too bad. His stomach's kind of sticking out there from barotrauma, but we have a deep water sequelizer here. So we have a deep water sequelizer. This is going to release at 300 feet. So we'll try to get it on camera. I don't know if the camera will stay on down that deep, but it's worth a try. So
You want me to pick him up and over?
yeah, if you want to.
Make sure the camera's recording too.
Camera is rolling.
All right, are we in free spool?
Yep.
I'll get you. Good to go.
You ready?
All right, let's see. So see him floating there. So if we were just to release him at the surface, he'd probably float off there. And now he's going down.
Send him.
What that's supposed to do, that sequelizer, is it pressure releases, right? So like a certain amount of pressure, it's going to know that it's the 300 feet.
Yep,
right?
yep, that's the deep water. So as soon as it hits 300 feet, there's a hydrostatic pressure sensor in there that'll open those jaws and release the fish at depth. Basically, the alternative is venting, where you put a needle in the side, let those gases out. This allows those gases to recompress naturally back to their natural state. So the same thing that happened on the way up happens in reverse on the way back down.
And we're not putting a hole in the fish, which is probably not ideal, but it's better than nothing sometimes.
Also, if you're venting, like this one's eyes look pretty good, but that last kitty we got, like a venting isn't going to help the eyeballs out. We have some really cool videos of the eyes actually recompressing back to their natural state. And they've done some testing in like hyperbaric pressure chambers where they were actually able to show vision recovery.
Really? Come off right there?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's it.
So we just, if you turn around, fish is off, released, and we can reel it back up.
We'll see what happens, but in this really deep water, we're in 600 feet. I prefer to descend fish over venting them, just like I said. Eyeballs, venting's not gonna help the eyeballs, and they're really dealing with a lot of stress coming up from this deep, so we try to get them at least halfway down, so that's why we sent it to 300 feet when we're in 590 feet.
Okay. Just reel. No more pumping.
Okay, no more pumping, we're good?
Just reel.
Oh boy.
We're going underwater, Cam. That's a big one, dude.
Same thing, it went slack. Like when I went to drop it, it didn't drop. I'm like, oh boy. I hope it's a stud yellow edge, but it might be a kitty. Would be my first kitty though, that would be sweet on a jig. Say that like I'm anywhere close to the surface. Still 450 feet down. He's still fighting. If you couldn't tell, I'm pretty new to the deep water jigging thing. I'm used to jigging a lot in 250 feet or less, but this 600 foot territory is new to me.
Got Daddy Johnny coaching you.
According to my line counter, I've got another 200 feet to go.
There's no line counter on that?
Nah, it's my head. I've been counting inch by inch. There it is, we got color.
Oh, he's coming up. He's gonna pop up.
Here we go.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
It's a kitty.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. Yes, sir.
Look at that. Beautiful kitty.
Did you say speckled?
A little lower with him? Yeah. That is awesome. All right, sequelizer getting hooked on there. Bottom jaw. Should be able to lift the fish. See that? If you attach it right, you can lift the whole fish by the device. Make sure that's recording. It's recording. Good. Down it goes.
With Johnny catching 2 Kitty Mitchells and Nick catching his first one on his very first deep jigging trip, it seemed like my luck was consistent as it is on most deep grouper trips. I just can't get bit by the right species. As we pulled up to the next spot, I took a new drop with a new jig, hoping my luck would change.
All right. We just swapped to 400 grams because Johnny's been spanking me fishing 400 grams. So I'm gonna give that a shot too. Similar color jig that he's fishing. See if I can get down to the bottom, get bit before Nick can. Off the bottom.
Yes, sir. There we go. Let's go, Ryan.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I took the captain's advice. Oh!
He's angry. Let's see if there's a second one down there.
Whoa, dude. Whoa, dude.
Yeah, he's big.
This thing's pissed. Come on, off the bottom, buddy.
I think I'm just gonna come up so I can get some 360.
Come on, get off the bottom. Still pulling drag.
That's a big boy. Look at that Trinity.
Oh
big.
my gosh.
Yes, sir. Get it.
Alright, so just as long as it's not
Wow.
in water.
Yeah, close that door.
it.
Make sure that you don't see any
orange.
no orange whenever you close the door on it. That's all.
This
And
is
extend that thing
crazy.
out and just go freaking full on drone mode.
Drone mode.
So Captain Anthony told me at one of the last spots after someone got bit and I did not, that he said try ripping it 15 feet off the bottom. Sometimes that gets them going. And that's literally what I did. Sure enough, got the bite with this fish, whatever it is, dude. This thing's big. It's still pulling drag.
That Trinity is bent, bro.
We are bent.
You can wail on that thing, dude. It's not gonna break.
That was crazy, y'all. That fight, the amount that that fish was continually pulling drag had me super sketched. You know, the angler in me wanted to thumb the spool and stuff like that, but didn't. Just kind of let him play it out. Don't want to rip these hooks out or anything. And I'm just kind of steady cranking out. We got him turned, coming up off the bottom. So slow and steady at this point. Got a big heavy jig in this fish's face. Do not want it to rip out. So not pumping and winding like crazy, just kind of letting the reel do the work. These reels have a ton of torque. Oh my God, pulling drag again. That's crazy.
Just when you thought you were good.
Wow. There's a lot of anticipation with this, y'all, because, you know, you're just sitting there on this fish for 500, 600 feet of slow winding, slow anticipating, a lot of anxiety because you work hard. You know, you spend a lot of time dreaming of trips like this. Today has been a really good day. They're not all like this at all, but you never know when you're gonna get a chance at a fish like this. So you really don't want anything bad to happen. Every fiber of your being is sitting there thinking, how do I not mess this up? He's head shaking a little bit, sketching me out, but he's gonna scope out, I think. I got deep color.
Oh yeah. Dunkarookie.
Still head shaking. Wow. Dude, still fighting. A jack?
Yeah, it's looking real white.
Yeah.
Yeah. It did not run like it.
Well. It's a big old fish. Just ain't the grouper we were looking for.
You ever catch one of those before?
I have caught one of these before.
Oh man. Dude, he did not run. He did not run like jack.
Got your rod here. Putting it in free.
Oh, should have known we would find big old hammerjacks out here. Had me fooled. Thought it was that grouper on the bottom. Thought that was a big old Kitty Mitchell because we've been seeing them. We hadn't seen the jacks yet, but you know what, man? We got a big fish in the boat. Got to be appreciative of it, and there's still some groupers to catch. So, very cool fish. Gave me a run for my money. Very heavy. So, are we gonna descend this guy, or what do you think?
Typically, I don't usually have a problem with jacks. Sometimes you need to, but they can almost release a little bit of this air on their own. It's called off-gassing. So sometimes you could vent him or descend him, but I think he'll be good on his own. If for some reason he's not, we'll circle back and send him down on the descending device.
Perfect. So, get one more look at this guy, and we're gonna send him back.
They're so strong, they can usually overcome that little bit of buoyancy on their own.
Yeah. So we've officially knocked off one of our main goals of this trip, which was to get a Kitty Mitchell in the boat, keep that Kitty Mitchell, and we also were lucky enough to catch two more and release them, descend them successfully on video. We know that they were able to swim down, which is awesome. There's a ton more species out here. There are so many fish that you can catch out here in the Gulf, and Captain Anthony's putting us on another spot that should yield a yellow edge grouper. Now we can keep more of those, and those are some of the tastiest fish in the world. I've never caught a good one on a jig. I think I've only ever caught one on bait, so could break my personal best yellow edge here, and there's always a possibility that I could maybe get my kitty, but we're not gonna target the Kitty Mitchells anymore. We're just gonna try and get some other species.
I honestly
Didn't know that they lived this deep.
He came up like a freaking Mitchell.
So while these guys were playing around with the jigs with amberjack, I decided to drop the old electric down with the squid and the chicken rigs. And basically, as soon as it hit the bottom, it got bit. So I was thinking it might be some porgy, but we'll see. We still got around 350 feet to go.
Yeah, those are some East Coast snowies.
Yeah, they are.
That's like a. What do we get at the freaking?
Wow. That is.
That's like a. What is that?
Survival rates are never guaranteed at these depths, but these are super small snowy groupers, so it would be great if they survive.
Like me some yellow edge.
There we go. Yes, sir. All right, Ryan.
Came off. I think I gave him one too many.
There he is. Came back for it, baby.
That's a nice
sir.
fish.
That a boy, Ryan.
That's a nice fish.
I'm on it, baby. I'm on it. I just gotta hit bottom real quick. They gotta be taking Ryan.
Hooked up on the jig. We got Nick hooked up on the bait. There's some fish down there. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. We got a long wind up. It felt good to get bit. It's the first time I've been hooked up since the AJ debacle of 2025, so we shall see what sort of critter this could be. Johnny's about to double up with me here in a second. I guess so. I didn't see it actually with my own eyes, but the boys just caught a kitty Mitchell on the bait. Like I said, we're not targeting him anymore. We've moved to a different area, but sometimes there's no fences out here, so there's no telling what you can catch. Possibly I could have one on. We'll see. We'll see here in a sec. That's the thing with jigging, is you never know until it gets up. But seeing some color down there?
Yep. Let's
see what we got.
Nice safe release.
Oh yeah, I guess so. They descended the kitty Mitchell down. Another one down. Let's see what we got here.
Looks like another kitty.
Could it be?
Ryan.
Could it be? Oh, it's a kitty Mitchell! Woo! That's it. That's the one we came for. Look at that. On the jig. Legendary fish, dude. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Look at this beautiful freaking fish. Look at this beautiful freaking fish. Are you kidding me? Woo-hoo-hoo! That's a pretty one, man. That is incredible. You know, it's not, apparently it's not that big for what Captain Anthony catches, but I'm so stoked for this. This is a rare fish that a lot of guys, anywhere that they jig, they would love to catch it, and I'm feel very blessed to get this guy in the boat. Super unique coloration, just a very unique shape to a grouper. Very, very cool one. And we got this guy up. His eye's popping on this side a little bit, but he's not on this side. He's gonna release just fine. We already got one in the box, but yeah, I'm gonna get these hooks out. Those BKKs, got him. Super good in the top of the mouth, others in the side. Those are the Lentis assist hooks on the Johnny Jig 400 gram torpedo. Torpedo's been doing work, man. This is the 4th kitty Mitchell that it's caught today, so stoked to knock this fish off the list. This is a really cool one, a very special one. So Nick's dropping that guy down to 300 feet where that pressure release clip should release. What's your experience with these fish? Do you think most of them live? Do you think some of them don't?
From what I've seen from a lot of the spots that I fish, that I go to and pretty much farm them, if you want to say, if we catch 2 of them on a spot,
yeah,
I'll vent one and descend it,
yeah,
and I can go back to that spot probably a week or 2 months later, and 9 times out of 10 I will catch that kitty that I vented. and I know because it has that little hole on
Oh,
the side.
okay.
That's the best way.
Yeah, so you know that that's
so
your
I know.
fish.
Yep.
Okay.
Will they go down on their own if you just vent them, or do you need to descend them still?
I
from your
typically,
experience?
from what I always do, I always just vent them just in case too. Just do a little nice little vent and descend them down.
Nice. That's sick. I mean, it's pretty incredible because, you know, a decade ago, these fish, they probably weren't going to make it if you caught them. You know, if you caught over your limit by accident, like we're not targeting these anymore. We're trying to get yellow edge grouper at this point, but sometimes there's just a lot of one species around. And with the tools and knowledge that we get from guys like Nick, from, you know, companies like Return 'em Right, it does allow for a lot more, sustainable fishing. So it's awesome to have tools like this and knowledge like this to keep these fish healthy that, you know, we don't want to kill them for nothing.
And if you don't have this stuff on board and you don't know how to use it, like, you don't have an option but to watch these fish float away. So as we're getting more accessible to this deep water, I feel like you kind of have to know what to do, whether it's know how to vent, know how to use a descending device, and have everything with you in case you need to use it. Because it's, like you said, it's not a perfect, there's no fences out here. So even when we're trying to catch yellow edge, you catch these beautiful fish that take 6-8 years to spawn. You want to make sure that they survive so we can catch them again next time.
Yeah, we've provided some links down in the description below also for, you know, information on proper release techniques, information on this gear and everything like that. Also, this QR code on the screen right here over top of Nick, you can scan that if you're watching on TV, and it'll bring you more information on Return 'em Right and all the gear and everything like that.
There you go. This is like like 6.
So beautiful yellow edge grouper. We're having a tough time getting them on the jig, but hit pretty quick on the electric there. Beautiful fish and one of the tastiest ones. So this one will be returned right into the ice box, and hopefully we'll get a few more before headed back. This is what we were looking for when we were catching the kitty bycatch earlier. So awesome to get one in the box here.
How did the electric help you catch that fish?
Woo! Yes, sir. Hooked up, baby. And I switched over to the electric because I was getting hot and tired. And then, according to all the guys on the boat here, I'm old. This electric, you can see the speed on it. So I've got it at 17. Pretty good speed to bring a fish out. Ooh. Triple, can you say triple header?
No, if he's still on there. There he is.
How's that feel, Ryan?
I don't know, it felt really good at first. Doesn't feel that big anymore.
Acting like a blue line, which would be cool because I haven't caught one of those yet today. Whew, this is hard work, fellas. Hard work. It's hard being an old man.
Yeah, but I actually beat you on the way up, sir.
You know what the difference is?
Blue line tilefish. Whoa, spitting up squid. Another blue line tilefish on the jig. So we just had a yellow edge come up on bait. Johnny's hooked up behind me on the electric jigging reel. Oh, Johnny's came off.
Right, I can see it.
Oh, dang it. Well, there's fish down there, so let's get him back down. This is a fun little fish. Good eater. We're putting him in the box.
Coming up. Come on, get on up here. Don't be shy.
What kind of fish is this?
Relax, I just want to take some pictures.
That's awesome. Get some shots of that.
It's coming up. Coming up. Here we go. There he is. There's my fish. Get over here. I own you.
There's a tile.
Hey, he's decent, man.
Yeah. Oh,
He's decent.
that's a nice one.
So this tile was 50 feet down. 50 feet down, and then because he was blowing up, he ended up just floating up to the surface. So I think you guys saw that he popped off of my line. I was reading 50 feet on the reel and then floated to the surface. So sometimes you get lucky, but generally these fish will even come all the way to the surface and be able to swim right back down. So I'm surprised actually that this guy made his way to the boat, but I'm happy because they're good to eat and this is a great fish.
Fish.
Here we go. That's him. That's him.
Come on, fish, get off the bottom. Nice. Big head shakes. Woo, we were pounding sand for a while. You know, it seems like a lot of the time these spots, you're gonna get bit pretty quickly. And a lot of time you lose hope, you know, after a couple minutes of jigging the bottom. Just figuring nothing's there, but kind of kept fishing through and was rewarded with this bite. See if he stays buttoned, see what it's gonna be. It did feel real heavy when I first cooked up. Now it's kind of steady coming with me. But we have 700 feet of line to go. So we got a while to see whatever this sea creature could be.
Them over there, Nick.
Still whining, still whining, still whining. Sorry for the audio. Johnny's stupid electric reel is really loud, y'all. But just steady cranking this fish up. You never know what's going to come to the surface. You never know what it's going to be. We got some color. Getting closer with this fish. It should start floating any second here. Oh, I see some air bubbles.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Be something cool. Come on. Nice yellow edge on the jig.
Dude.
On the jig. Pretty.
That's a nice
Pretty,
one.
pretty, pretty. Like a chunk of squid, not even kidding. Yeah. Woo, look at that. That is my personal best yellow edge grouper. One of the most delicious fish in the ocean, and on a jig no less. Like, God, that's beautiful, man. And you know, we're out here with Return 'em Right. We're teaching about barotrauma. This is a great example of what barotrauma looks like for a fish. See those eyes bulging out? They do not look like that when they're on the bottom. You see that stomach bulging out? It does not normally look like that. This fish looks like this because of that change in pressure, that pressure difference from 700 feet of water down on the bottom to what it's like up here as we reel them to the surface. But we don't have to descend this fish. We are keeping this fish. I'm stoked to eat it. I'm stoked to share this meat, this beautiful animal, with my friends and family. I'm so excited to eat this fish. They taste so good, man. So today, Johnny brought me 2 of his brand new Trinity series. Now this is the Power 4. I've been using this all day long, and now I've caught my personal best yellow edge on it, caught my first and only Kitty Mitchell on it, a grouper that I'm going to remember forever, a giant AJ on it, and fished it for multiple hours. And I could say that it's been one of the nicest slow pitch rods I've ever used. Super, super light. These guides are actually made of carbon fiber, so it's like probably the lightest rod I've ever used, especially in this class. Like I'm fishing a 400 gram jig, no problem with it. Paired up, we got the Ocea Jigger 2000 and some PE2 braid here. Just changes colors based on the depth, but overall this has been a very nice combo to fish. And I'll have the whole combo linked down in the description. This is gonna be like the go-to when you're fishing like a 400, even up to a 600 gram jig for me. And then I'd fish the Power 3, which he also brought me, in more, you know, situations where I'm fishing like a 150 to like a 350. So awesome rod. You know, if you're looking for one of the best slow pitch rods you can buy, these Trinities by Johnny Jigs, which they partnered with Daiwa on, so you know everything was made very nicely. This is a great option. So again, link down below. So we have that big old yellow edge. Johnny's been cleaning the Kitty Mitchell behind us. I was gonna clean this guy for you guys on video, but Captain Anthony is absolutely a whiz with the knife back here. So I think as opposed to watching me clean a fish for the millionth time, let's have someone that's better than me at cleaning fish clean this guy up and see how he does it, because this is an awesome fish. They are absolutely freaking delicious. So I wanna see how a pro cleans them up. So we actually weighed this guy out. This was 18.5, the Kitty Mitchell that we kept. was 18.7. So I'm guessing the biggest Kitty Mitchell that Johnny caught was like hair over 30 or a bit over 30. These are awesome fish, man. And, I mean, how big have you caught kitties up to?
Biggest I've had is 54.
That's
It was on
that's
electric, so it didn't really count towards a world record. Or
I mean,
the state record.
What's the state record then?
52, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
wow. So technically it beat it, but it was just on an electric.
Yep.
That's sick. And then yellow edge get pretty big too, right? Like,
Yep.
You have them...
They can, I mean, really, the biggest that I've personally seen is 36 pounds, but I know they get up close to 50, if not even a little bit more.
That'd be sick. That's a cool fish. But I'm stoked with this. Like I said, this is my personal best, so I'm gonna see how Captain Anthony cleans this guy up. First thing we did was we washed this guy off because they come out super slimy. And even now, yeah, I still got slime on him, so. Yeah, I noticed before every fish, it seems like you sharpen your knife a little bit.
Yep,
Sure that
keep it
makes-
nice and sharp.
What's your favorite fish, you say, to eat?
This guy right here.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. You hear that a lot from a lot of different guys.
Yep.
It's like you hear this and you hear kind of scamp, probably like two of the most common.
They are definitely the most common two that everybody enjoys.
Yeah.
We'll do the cheek too.
Oh, so you left that fillet attached after you did most of the work.
Yep. That way, so when I rolled over, it's not laying flat.
Got it.
Yep. That's something that I do. Everybody's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. I've never seen someone do a cheek like that. That was super efficient, or get that meat out of there.
See, that way it's
Bang.
not laying flat
Yeah,
anymore.
that's beautiful.
All you gotta do is just make your cut. Again, everybody does it different, but
Yeah.
this is what really works best for me.
Not bad for your first day cleaning a fish.
First one today.
Yeah. Every time I watch someone that's good at filleting fish, it's always so many fewer knife strokes than myself. Like when I'm cleaning fish, it's always like over and over and over again. But someone that's good with it, they're just continually just making deliberate cuts and cleaning that fish very efficiently. Gets on that cheek, work back towards the eye. Beauty. Cheek beam.
And
That's
then
what's for
flip it
dinner.
over, and it's already pretty much done.
Yep.
Right down there.
Skip that rib cage,
Skip that.
leave all that nastiness.
Yep. And then collars. Collar.
Yeah.
So right in here, that little bone right there, really go in there, pop it.
I think I won.
I don't know what you won, but some sort of participation trophy. Basically separating, there's kind of bones that run the length of the gill, and getting around all that.
As soon as you get it to pop, and it's easy. There we go. Grab it like that. Really all you do, pop, done.
See ya. Wow.
Clean it up a little bit.
I've seen guys put it on the grill pretty much just like this after paper toweling it off, just flatten it out.
Just like that.
Like a freaking,
Boom.
like a wishbone on a chicken. And you're sitting pretty. Nice.
It looks especially good with the yellow edge.
Yeah, it does. It actually. Can you imagine like a sushi platter with those yellow,
With the-
like yellow
yep.
fins just sitting out? That'll look nice.
Like these flat blades.
Yeah,
Look at
for
that.
skinning.
Just
Yeah, that's nice.
perfect. Make sure Johnny doesn't get me over here.
Yeah, he's thinking about it. He's
He
trying
is.
to take you out.
It crossed my mind. Let's see who's faster now. Ha!
I'm going slow for the video.
Yeah.
And then that right there is what you got.
Looking good. So if anyone wants to come fishing with you, I mean, you don't have to do jigging like we did today. You can do it on bait. You don't need a lot of experience to do it on the electric scene. You can catch these delicious fish that not a lot of people have caught before. It's the easiest way to do that.
Figured it out fishing right here at Madeira Beach Marina. Been here for 5 years. Been fishing here for whole life.
Perfect. So I have it linked down in the description. We also have a QR code on the screen if you want to fish with Captain Anthony. Get out here, catch these delicious fish. Catch the very elusive Kitty Mitchell grouper that's apparently not elusive for you, but everyone else in the world it is. So this is the place to do it. So thanks, Mather.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Welcome back to the kitchen. I am insanely excited to cook up this yellow edge grouper. Now, I actually didn't take home any Kitty Mitchell. Johnny wanted to take home all of that. And talking to Captain Anthony, I'm not that bummed out about it just because he said that the Kitty Mitchell grouper is good, but the yellow edge is that much better. I've had this before, honestly, one of the best groupers I've ever eaten, if not the best grouper out there to eat. So I am so stoked to be cooking this up tonight and doing a twist on a recipe that I absolutely love. So I just have 3 bigger pieces of grouper here, as well as some grouper cheeks. So we're gonna be cooking those guys up. I also have the throat in there. I'm gonna cook that on another day, but this is gonna be really good. First thing we need to do is season our fish. So I'm gonna start off with a little bit spicy. We're gonna go with a little bit of cayenne pepper, some paprika, garlic powder, and salt and pepper. May look like a lot of seasoning, but a lot of this is gonna come off in the pan, cook down a little bit, so I am not afraid of a little bit of seasoning. We've got a hot pan right here, some avocado oil already working in it, and I'm gonna take these bigger pieces of grouper and just kind of press them down in here. Oil's just starting to smoke, so we know the pan's nice and hot. These cheeks, I'm just gonna do later. They're not gonna take more than a couple seconds to cook. You know, I've been loving the multi-day adventures that I've been doing, you know, these super long videos that take a lot of manpower and a lot of time to make, but honestly, sometimes there's something nice about just a day of fishing, catch your fish, clean your fish, cook your fish, and it's kind of nice to just make a video that's one cohesive day into one cohesive story, and to knock out those grouper that have eluded me for so long has just made this video really special for me because, man, sometimes it just seems like if you want it really, really bad, it's not gonna come to you, and you just gotta stop trying so hard. The fish will find you when it's your time. Stop second guessing yourself, and that's exactly what happened on this trip. My fish is cooking behind me. I'm just chopping up. Got some yellow onion, a red bell pepper here. Dice this guy up. Just gave the fish a flip. I don't want this to overcook. I definitely, honestly, for any reason, I'd rather err on the side of undercooking, and you'll see here in a sec, but really nice browning going on. I'm gonna get a dish to put these in here. The fish is not completely done, but we're gonna take it out anyways. It's definitely got some good markings on it. Got good sear on, and we got our first layer of flavor working in our pan. Nice. Go in with the onions and peppers. These are gonna start to deglaze the pan a bit. I'm also just gonna get a little dry, so add a little bit more avocado oil. But all those brown bits on the bottom of the pan, that's all flavor that's gonna help us out later. So I've got a little bit of serrano pepper, for the most part de-seeded, so it won't be very spicy, just a little kick. Send that into the pan. Now we've got some lemongrass paste. Little freshness added to the mix. We're gonna deglaze the pan. A couple cans of coconut milk going in. Oh, this is so good. It's gonna add some sweetness to mix with all the savory that's already in the pan. So this is also gonna fully bring up all of those bits at the bottom of our pan as well. Nice. Another can. Chef Christina has entered the chat.
Hello, all.
What do you got?
Chicken packets. Ryan almost forgot these, and these are a staple of this recipe. So, chicken.
It's kind of like the ramen noodle seasoning, isn't it?
It definitely balances out all the other flavors. I don't know how much you're supposed to add. There's
The whole thing. Just add the
There's
whole.
I did, but I don't know if I'm supposed to add another one. There's no rules in this household, so we can do whatever we want, though. This is gonna be good.
Gonna add in a little bit of sugar, sweeten the whole mixture, and some fish sauce. Look at that. There we go. I have my mixture going. Now I said these grouper cheeks are gonna cook super fast. I didn't want them to dry out when I was searing the big pieces, but these will cook very nicely inside the coconut milk mixture, inside our sauce. Won't take very long. They'll poach pretty evenly. We're gonna get in a little bit of veggies in this meal. Adding in spinach to our sauce. This is gonna cook so freaking fast. And also, like, you could throw so much spinach into a pot like this and it's gonna look like you got a lot of bulk, but spinach cooks down so darn fast that there's not gonna be much, it's not gonna take up very much space in our pot. Spinach is cooked down nicely. Now we're gonna reintroduce our big juicy pieces of yellow edge. Oh, those are looking good. Again, these weren't 100% cooked through. They're gonna cook the rest of the way in this liquid that's now burning one of my fingers. Wow, that's hot. They also, these big pieces, release a bunch of juice. I'll just add that in. A little bit more flavor for you. We're each gonna get a nice little serving coconut rice. Big, beautiful piece of grouper, that yellow edge. Oh, I'm so excited for this. I got a little cheek in there.
And what a treat.
I want all this. Yeah, man, I don't get yellow edge all that often. I know they're not like super uncommon like the kitty. Like, you know, a lot of people catch yellow edge, but man, it's the common theme with yellow edge is that everyone freaking loves them. Look at that. That looks really good. Finish it off with a little green onion on the top. So normally when we do these catch and cooks, we do them at the kitchen table, but Christina's had entirely too long of a week. So we're gonna eat on the couch, watch a little TV. She's already crushing it. And I'll let you guys know how it is after the fact. Well, that was absolutely delicious. I housed mine. Could actually probably eat a whole another bowl, but I'm not going to. What'd you think? Did you like it?
Yeah, grouper is my favorite kind of fish, so this is like a Friday night treat.
Absolutely, this is one that you guys have to try. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. Very special video for me. And if you're looking for more awesome fishing videos, go ahead and check this one out right here, and I'll see you over there.